because it's dangerous. Not that it's not a good shot. I just don't want anybody to be able to hit me. So I still have to tension it. This is that angled breakout. No, it's not even done. It's just, yep, ready. I'm going to show this really slow. Here we go. I'm driving this. She still doesn't know where it's going. Break behind a sword.
And that's that boot crack.
Yep.
So your wrist is breaking like this?
Yeah, it's literally breaking down, changing the angle to make sure my edge is on, and breaking down into the head. The idea is to deliver all that force down again. Okay? That shot can actually be harder than what you believe it is. I mean, I hit you with it earlier, right? Without moving.
No movement, it was a solid sport.
Okay? Now, I will tell you this. It takes a while before you get your shot so perfect that you can deliver that much power into something. But that goes for every shot, right? That goes for the same shots you guys throw. If they're not delivering, there's so many pieces to a throw. When they all come together, it's beautiful. But when they're one piece at a time, it's a development. That same development is occurring here. We showed, who was it? Who was I shooting at earlier? Huh? Yeah, who was it can you come here? Yeah. So, here's another example. This is he fights a different style, obviously, right? So he doesn't have that same gap. He has what I call, I get to see both eyes, right? I love seeing both eyes. This is dangerous as hell. Because watch what happens if I throw a rotation blow. Yep. I'm going to throw another rotation. I'm going to throw another rotation, ready? Okay? Now, no rotation.
Yeah. That was me a minute ago, don't feel bad.
And I knew it was coming.
Right?
Right?
Don't stand in range.
Now the key is, was that okay on the blue?
Oh yeah,
Straight?
oh, yeah.
Okay.
I take that.
Okay. So the pieces, you notice I didn't have to really throw a lot of body into that. Did you guys see me really torque into that with shoulders or anything? Now it doesn't mean I can't later, but more body, more torque I throw in it, the more you see it. So I'll get less out of it possibly. Okay? But that's a give and take. So if and the key on this one too is go ahead and throw a shot at me. Right? Okay? Now throw a good shot at me.
Okay.
All right? So now in this scenario, I see rotation from back shoulder to forward. Watch. When does he start? Everybody go yell when he starts, right? Yeah. Right. Didn't even hit me, right? Okay, ready? Everybody yell when I start. Okay?
That's fucking cheating.
No, I want you to do this. You can do all guys. Right up here. Right up here. Hit me with that tip. Don't roll out. Tip.
There you go.
Tip.
There you go.
That last one was really good.
He's a big boy.
Different, isn't it?
Yeah.
You notice how you're whipping that tip at me?
Yeah.
How did he look any faster? Now do it your old way. Which way look faster? No, do the tip. Think top of the tip. Top. Now, come on, top.
There you go.
Notice now you're getting deeper strikes too,
Yeah.
aren't you? You like it, don't you?
God, I like it.
Do you see where we're coming from on that now? Okay? The idea is that those places are there. I'm not saying that this is the easiest shot to throw, because you got some breaking angles going on. You got some, look what happens. I have drive here, right? I have drive, elbows starting to line up inside. Sword isn't tipping out. Starting to line up. And then I break. I'll do that slow. Here. Break. Alright? So there's a couple of pieces going on there, and that doesn't even cover the pieces that are going on in the basket with the pull of the pinky and the bottom finger, right? Yep, to get that force on the end. Okay. You get the idea a little bit there?
Yes.
Want to try it on me? You let me hit you earlier. Same thing. I want you to go ahead and throw a good shot on the head on me. And then we'll break in and do a tip again. Ready? I apologize, I'm picking on a few of the knights here. Only because they have a little, I know they have a little better understanding of the sword at this point, but all of you guys are on your way there to do the exact same thing. I pick on them because I can make it show you the difference right away. Okay? Yep, ready? Okay? I cover a little different, don't I?
Yeah, a little bit.
I fight Wrongbalder every week.
I like it.
So, okay. So you notice my job is just to take everything away, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So now this time what you're gonna do is you're gonna break over that, breaking out that break roll. Yep. Yep. So you're gonna fire this straight and then break it out.
Okay.
So it has to go straight. Now don't ditch so much. Over the sword. Over the top of my sword. Oh, be
So
careful.
hard, it's weird, isn't it?
Hard.
Don't blow your up while I'm doing that.
That's a weird one.
Okay, ready? Nice and light.
I like it.
Okay, so watch. Here we are. I'll do it with you. Ready? Not high. Watch. Ready?
Okay.
Get in the stance. So here, and then just lever it down. Ready? Push the tip. Think tip first instead of hand.
Let's go to the sword.
There you go.
Parallel.
There.
you go.
Behind my sword. Ready? Behind my sword.
Hey!
I can learn too!
Hey, can you not make him better? That'd be great. No.
Kind of stupid, isn't it?
It's dumb.
So what's nice about this is watch. Come back out here. That is not just to the head. When you fight a lefty, you shut them down right from the beginning. Everybody always wants to know how to fight a lefty.
Yeah, get him.
I give nothing on this side. My blocks, shield on one side, sword on the other. Either or means I made a mistake. Not that it doesn't happen, but I know I made a mistake and I better adjust. So look, when I'm fighting him, I'm here.
You got nothing except for trying to come
So what's his favorite shot? Offside, right? What's gone? Second favorite shot, where? Okay? Legs or wrap. So here I am. Doesn't matter to me. Now if I try to jump back here and get that, he's gonna rip my leg off. I catch it early. Ready? Now, you guys remember that angle, right? Getting your stance? That angle still works. Right in here, right? Right over here. Okay, do you understand where I'm coming from there? Want to try one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to show everybody that this isn't impossible. Okay? Now I will tell you it's a little cheating because I have a lot of years of experience, but these gentlemen have lots of years of experience as well. Yes?
Quick question. Looking at some of those odd angles, I know if I'm thinking about throwing with a lot of rotation, I'm thinking, ow, ow, my wrist.
So,
But if you're doing this,
my
right,
rotation is forward.
yeah, so it's just gonna snap.
Exactly.
It's not gonna tweak. It's not gonna tweak you down.
No.
It's just gonna go.
No, it should end on it, or end on something. The other good part about this is watch, even if I'm throwing that shot and he's throwing, what happens? I'm throwing across a defensive line, throwing across the throwing line, right? Now if he's throwing a big offside or a big loop, hopefully I'm either out of range or I already hit him. Because I have the faster line than he does. Does that make sense? Because you're throwing outside. You're throwing outside. All right, so now just literally throw straight down the center. Now, lean onto that front foot. Now tighten it up, think top sword. This is another thing I know. You notice when I make people think about that, throwing the top part of their sword? Are we hitting with the hand? No. Right? We're using the hand to lever the point we hit with. Now that may be the middle of the sword. There's nothing wrong with that in its place too. At our range I'm showing, it's the top of the sword. So we drive it. Right? So now watch. I'm going to tighten it up. Top of the sword. Top of the sword. See where I'm coming from? Now back to your old way. Hey, look, show everybody that face you just made. I said I told him to use the top, fight the normal way he fights. He got through it 3 blows. He's like, why am I doing this?
Hey Nick, you know that angle?
Right? And I think he's relatively experienced, right? So it's interesting to feel. Now top, I do this all the time. Now back to think of that top of that sword. Stupid, ain't it?
Yeah, there's like 3 or 4 inches there. It doesn't change. What changes is the angle, right? Because I'm fighting the corner of your shield when I'm coming
Yes.
this direction. And I'm not fighting the corner. I'm following the parallel of the
And you're
sword.
driving the top part of your weapon first. When you drive the bottom, you tend to rotate the top, right? Everybody always heard about like a boxer having a, I want to say a loop, it's not actually a loop, but have a hitch in his throat. That's the hitch. You're showing me the hitch, right? Now, does this show the hitch? Ready, I'm gonna hit you. Right? No hitch, right? Okay, did you try to block that or not?
So basically, it's a tell. I mean, I didn't stop any reflexes that were going on.
Okay.
I didn't tell myself no.
Okay. It's very hard to see those, isn't it?
Well, because it looks like this. All you
Yeah.
see is this.
Yeah.
And then it's there.
Bang, and then it's there. Now, is the power all right for you? So does everybody see what I'm trying to get you to throw here? This is what I wanted to show you a bit of. Everybody ready for a drink of water and maybe some lunch? Yeah. Okay. And we can come back after that. Anybody who's ready to go ahead after that?